Hey, what's up, guys? I decided to continue my guides series. Today, I'm gonna make a guide on all the general skills, which skills are the best, which are the essential skills for every single unit type, and something like this. This is a little bit similar to the general's guide. Don't forget to check it out in the info box. And yes, that's the idea. So, which skills to put on my generals, which skills to update, which skills are completely trash, and so on. Let's go. So I'm just gonna start out with the tank units because it's just the most important unit in the game, I would suggest. So basically the classical tank skills we already have here. We have the armored assault. So it adds damage when commanding armored units. Then you have the very strong, for every unit type, the leaders, the panzer leader in this case. So critical attacking chance, clear. Then you have the blitzkrieg. This means that the enemy will not fight back if you command armored units. These are the three essentials for every armored general, okay? Blitzkrieg, maybe not, but the two others I would call essential, except for the late game, if you have some assistant tank generals, but okay. These are very essential skills. You can also have put medals on the skills, as you can see here, the cross medal, hero medal, and assault medal, essential, okay? So, first. Second, now we are gonna look at the artillery. Where is my KNF? Here. Artillery, also the leader, of course, critical attacking chance. Then we have the accuracy, which is equivalent to the armored assault. And finally, we have, I guess, plane fighting is not bad, but I'm gonna cover this later. These two skills are the classical skills, okay? That's the idea. Then we have next category, infantry. So infantry, classical skill, raider, enemy when commanding infantry units, damage increased, like armored assault, and accuracy, very clear. And then we have the also classical infantry leader, again, the critical attacking chances. Okay, that's the classical infantry. Now navy. Navy, we also have, again, the fleet leader for the critical attacking chance. We have a very classical skill, the wolf pack, which I'm going to explain later. So first, the absolute classics is this one, fleet leader, and supply depot. Depot ship, sorry. Depot ship means you fix just HP, everyone. That's the idea. And finally, we have Air Force. Classical skill, again, this increaser and the carpet bomber. So, if you attack cities, the damage is increased. That's the idea. So now I'm gonna go a little bit more detailed. So we're gonna look at the skills part for part and look if they're good or not. So first of all, street fighting. Street fighting is, in my opinion, a trash skill. If you need a defense general very late in the game, okay, take it. But street fighting is normally trash. Don't put it unnecessary. Unless on assistant generals. Second, plane fighting. Very strong skill for very different unit types, especially for KNF or so, artillery, also for infantry. Very nice skill. For an assistant tank general, he's nice. Plane fighting is just decent because you have much plane on the map, okay? Idea. Mountain fighting is, yeah, kind of okay. So if I would make a tier list from S to D, I would probably put mountain fighting on a C, B to C. So you must not underestimate it because in some maps there are very many mountains. But I personally wouldn't use it. I wouldn't recommend it. If you want to use it, but assistance, more like. Jungle fighting, okay, it's interesting. If you have it on a general, it's okay, but don't put it on a general. No. Choose plane fighting if you don't want something like this. Desert fighting, trash skill, except for, so Rommel has it. You can upgrade it a little bit, but you really shouldn't prioritize it. It can be nice in some African campaigns, but yeah, not necessary, in my opinion. Bayonet charge, now we have the another type of classical skills, which is when the unit is more than half damage, then you increase the damage. This is bayonet charge, tide of iron, and artillery barrage. In my opinion, these skills can be strong for an assistant general, where you sacrifice some health to gain some damage, but especially for beginners, I wouldn't recommend the skills because, yeah, trash. There are much stronger skills you have to put down on your main generals. These skills are really only for assistants. I'm not a fan of them. They're okay, but yeah. So for the mid-late game, it's okay. So then we have the classical infantry leader, S tier, panzer leader, S tier, artillery leader, S tier, naval leader, S tier, and air force leader, S tier. Very clear. Very important skills. Very nice skills. Nothing more to say. Now we have the two classics for land and sea, the crouch tactics and the wolf pack. So these two skills mean that the units around you deal more damage, which can be very strong. Especially wolf pack is a very strong skill. So look at this, for example, if you have Dönitz on a cruiser, and you have 5 submarines around him. Then each of these submarines can do, if you max the skill, kind of plus 30 damage or so. This is so insane. So these two skills, especially Wolfpack, is very strong, but don't use it on too many generals. It's no. So some generals is okay. Crowd tactics is kind of, yeah, it's nice, but I wouldn't put it as high as Wolfpack. So it's okay, but also mid to late game, I would suggest. If it's on general already, it's okay. So then elastic defense, fixed fortresses, yeah. For defense events, maybe if you already have everything upgraded and so on, but not for the beginning. Trash. Then we have the classical economy, technology, industrial, and soft skills. These three give you money, tech, or whatever, so resources. Quite important for conquest is, for example, technology skill. But these three also, so where on which channels do you put them? Of course, not on Guderian, for example. You would put this on like Dowding or Arnold on Air Force General, which stays in the city, or kind of an crab general, which you get for free. For example, Pavlov. This is my technology general. So you have to categorize it a little bit, but it's kind of, yeah. It's important, but don't put it too importantly. So it's, yeah, mid-game, I would say. So then we have architecture, fix the city where you're at. Okay. Nah, no. Replacement. Okay, now we have the classical three skills again. Replacement, so replacement machinist and depot ship, which fixes the HP of a unit type per round. So it can be decent, okay? It can be very decent. But, for example, skill, since you have, wait a minute. Since you have, for example, this medal for infantry, which restores a great amount of health. Yeah, since then it's kind of, yeah, it's good. But also for assistant generals, not for your main generals. I wouldn't use it for the main generals. They're kind of middle, late game. Don't use them. They don't help you with damage. You have better things. You have the ribbons. No. Depot ship, okay, because depot ship is quite decent, but the other twos, I wouldn't touch them. Ace forces is a quite interesting skill because you gain more experience for combat. This is, yeah, a quite nice idea. Also for mid-late game, maybe quite nice. Yamashita also has it. So it can be decent, but yes, it depends. So some people like it very much, some people say it's trash. In my opinion, it's like the middle, so yes, you can decide for yourself. The next category, we have all the defense skills. So first of all, entrenchment. Able to dodge 6% damage from the enemy's artillery units. Nah, Nah, it's, yeah, okay, but I wouldn't use it. The same, able to dodge 6% damage from the enemy air units. This can be strong for the naval generals, but also I'm not a fan of it. If you're a fan of it, use it, but not mine. Shelter from the enemy missile units, trash. Cover 12% chance to dodge 18 damage from the enemy. Can be quite nice, really. So it can be a nice skill, but maybe for the beginning even. But I'm not using it. It depends on you. Okay? So guerrilla, yeah. Strong skill. Definitely strong skill because yeah, not fighting back is just nice. Especially for infantry, for example, attacking tank units or so. Can be decent. Then the Blitzkrieg, yeah, I already said. Nice, 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 very nice. Rumor, the nice skill. Rumor is just insane. You can lower the morale of any unit. Yeah, maxed, it's just unstoppable. Rumor is very strong and very important for, especially for assistant generals. You can put rumor on any general and it makes the general suddenly strong because it can just, yeah, help while the main generals are gonna take them out. Especially very, very important for campaign, especially later for modern war and so on. Early warning, 20% chance to evade 20% damage from commanding ship units. Decent skill. Horton has it. Raider has it. It's a decent skill, really. So I guess it depends if you want to put this one or Wolf Pack. Also, it depends a little bit. You have to yeah, think a bit on it on your own, but it's decent skill, definitely. So A tier, definitely. S. A or S, something like this. So then for the last part, of course, we already talked about this three. Then we have this explosives. So for the beginning, explosives is a very strong skill because it can open up cities very quickly. It can destroy fortresses. It is very useful in frontier mode. Just fortress destroyer. I remember when I put it on Goderian. Now it's on Yamashita, just destroying every fortress. Very nice. But later in the game, you're not going to need it anymore. So you can trade it off later, but in the beginning, very useful. Then you have Crossfire. So Crossfire and Sailor are at land and sea, the counterattack damage is increased. So Rommel, for example, has Crossfire is decent. Definitely decent. But also more like assistance or so. Sailor, yeah, it's okay. Also quite decent. It depends a little bit, but it's okay, definitely. Then we have carpet bombing. I already said very, very decent skill for Air Force because carpet bombing is just like, yes, you need it most of the times when you use Air Forces against strong generals or against cities. And if you use it against cities, carpet bombing is the best skill. Look at it, especially if you, for example, use nukes. Nukes, then the damage is percentage increased. Very nice. Finally, we have the inspiration skill. So the inspiration skill is also quite decent. One of the best skills in the game, definitely S tier, because you have 30% chance to boost your morale. So even if your morale is kind of nearly collapsed, you can still boost your morale to the maximum. And then the damage is increased by a percentage. So very, very nice skill. Decent, especially for mid-late game. Very, very, very useful. I have it on Guderian. Let's see, I have it on Bastico. I have it on... Do you have it on anyone else? Yes, on Dönitz I have it. Yes. So very decent skill. So again, now the question is, of course, which skills should I upgrade if I have the general? Prioritize always these skills. Okay, so there's not counter-attacking, critical attacking chance, damage increased. Then also rumor, of course. Then for putting on the main generals, I would recommend definitely inspiration, maybe explosives, maybe rumor, something like this. For the naval generals, Wolf Pack or rumor or inspiration or depot ship maybe. So it depends a little bit. Or early warning, of course. For Air Force, mostly additional skill, kind of carpet bombing in this direction, or technology, architecture, and so on, something like this. And this is the idea. I'm gonna show you my generals now, how I put the skills. You can orientate, you can ask questions. This is only my personal opinion, so okay? If you have questions, if you have other suggestions, write them down in the comments. This is important because this is my personal opinion, but I'm also not a player with the most experience. There are much more experienced players than me. So it's only a suggestion. So for Guderian, I have maxed him out with Rumor and Inspiration. Then for Rommel, I have put Panzer Leader and Blitzkrieg because it missed. He has Crossfire and Armored Assault too. Then I've Bastico put with Inspiration as an assistant tank general. Then I have Pavlov put Technology Expert, didn't upgrade any other skills because I don't need him. Kernav, Rumor and Plane Fighting. Leap, definitely Accuracy because this is essential for artillery. Yamashita, I've put, of course, the Infantry Leader and the Explosives for destroying the fortresses. Dönitz, I've put the Rumor and Inspiration because he has already this very nice skills. Darlan, this is kind of a Wolfpack skill, but better. So I've put another Wolfpack to make him even stronger. Horton, I didn't upgrade very much. And Arnold, I've put this Economy Expert. I didn't upgrade it also. So focus on the main skills to upgrade. Then upgrade the crapper skills. Focus on the main skills, and upgrading your generals is worth it. Okay? So, guys, if you enjoyed this content and this guide, it was a long video. It was much of talking. I'm sorry, but it's important. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel on the left side. Do it for Stalin, please, because Stalin will kill you if you not do. If you enjoyed this content, of course, like, subscribe, I've already said. Write in your comments, suggestions, other opinions, maybe tips for myself. So, yeah, just write them down. Open for everything. Check out the community, check out the other videos. This is enough for today. Out.